So this is part 2 of the post-trauma tools for peace for children in high risk zone. So today we will see all the tools, and the third session will be about to do the whole routine at once, like the entire routine, 1 hour and 40 minutes with ourselves. Or if you can find some children or some friend or some family or your mother-in-law, you just invite them. And that will be nice. So for today, is Algras listening to me? I need to hear a voice at least. Yes.
Yes.
Da. Okay, so we will see all the tools and why all the tools. So it will take about 2 hours. Anyhow, I think we will make it easily. So after that, I will ask you to tell me the exact routine. So you can make your mental map, you can make your little, not the one on the wall, the one we will do today in English. Both of you.
Yeah.
Maybe Argadas will have everything in his head, but it's nice to have on a piece of paper. That way, when we have the children on, when we do the routine, we have to go fast. So sometimes, and we are full of endorphin and dopamine and serotonin and oxytocin. So we are kind of high in the energy, and it's easy to forget a step. That's all. It's not to bother you. So we will see the first routine today, which is called the main routine, which is very easy. Because we have several routines, I will show you. So can you see my screen?
Yes.
Great. So we saw this picture. It's with Syrian children. They are Kurdish, actually. And they were so happy. We saw that as well. Istanbul. The definition. You want to read, Mercedes, with
Of course,
your beautiful voice?
The program is called Improving Alternatives Pedagogical Therapeutic Tools that contribute to a post-trauma rehabilitation. This program was designed for children and teachers who live in high-risk zones and with post-trauma issues.
That's perfect. As I said yesterday, the program was designed for children at the beginning, but then first we were doing it on the teachers, on the pretext they have to know the routine before we meet the children, but actually it was, the idea was to heal the teachers, or at least to make them balance, and that way they will trust the routine, and then they will trust the children will do it. If not, if they just watch us, it's a disaster. So we are always making sure the teachers and whoever is in charge of the children were with us and were part of the routine. So the day before, let's say we do the teacher, and the day after we will do with the children. And then we realize it works for elders as well. It works for everybody at the end of the story. Maybe it's Alcadra's turn to read this, if you don't mind.
Yeah, it includes the healing, liberation, self-esteem, and consolidation of their capacities and qualities so that they can continue their life within a framework of internal peace and externally with creativity, actions, solidarity, and dignity.
Perfect. As always, it starts with oneself inside. You can't change outside if you don't do the shift inside. That's perfect. They were so happy after that. And one teacher told me, oh, I understand, Noemi, because he was at 0. Actually, he was asking if there is a scale below 0. It was very below 0. And then he said, oh, now I understand. If I want to help the kids, I have to be happy myself, and I have to be ill myself. Now I understand. I was doing some damages to the children, and he was so happy, so happy to feel this liberation. So this is the 4 post-trauma peace routine we have. The main one is the one we will see today. It's called the main, well, that's easy, the main routine. And in Espanol, rutina nodriza. And this is really to disconnect from the trauma. And we will see how. Then we have another one, is about the heart and the thymus, that will open this part of the body. But we don't open this part before. If not, they will cry, all of them. We just disconnect first, and then we go here. And then the feet, it's called anchor routine. Like they are grounded to the, and it can be the next day, or it can be the next week or the next month. And then this is in project. We have the frontal lobe routine to activate this part of the body, the front lobes. So that's the 4. But for today, just the main one. With just the main one, we have so good results anyway. And we made stats, and it's all registered. And usually, not usually, all the time, people from 0, 1, 2, or 3 points, they will go to 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. They never go down, or they always improve, always. That's why we measure, and that's why we have the scale, to make sure everybody is okay. So this is in Turkey as well. It was a learning center. They have 100 kids in one room.
100.
Yeah. In one corner, they will do English. In one corner, they will do Turkish. In one corner, they will move, do some kind of little exercise. In one corner, they will have math. And I was in the middle of them. Oh, amazing, amazing. And they love the routine when we did the routine. No, they are beautiful. You know, those kids, they are very strong. Compare, for instance, I don't want to say, we don't compare. They are very strong. So let's start with the main routine.
Okay.
We have all our material set up. So just for the people listening to us with the recording, it's all kind of material to place on the wall, the rainbow drawing, the thermometer drawing, the mind map you are doing right now, right? So we remember all the steps. The tapping. Tapping is as an exercise when you just, in English it's to tap. It's like to have little tapping on key points on the body. And then we have the positive statement, and we have the Fibonacci figure that of course is printed, right? No, just a joke. Then we have, we prepare some water. We prepare everything because sometimes all the kids will arrive, or the children, and when they are here, we have to go and go fast. So it's very, very good. Actually, it's a must to have everything prepared before they arrive, because then we lose them. If at the last minute we go and get some water and all that, that's it, we lose their attention. That's why that's a good idea, to go fast and to have everything ready. If you have some back rescue drops, we can put them in the water beforehand. We have our smell. We have the sticks. The floor is ready to do some exercise. We have all the balls like you do. Can you show the camera? You have your little, I have mine here. Yeah, mine is just paper, and I paint because I have crepe. This is crepe paper, papel crepe. How did you do the balls? With what kind of material?
We have the crepes one.
Crepe. So you put the paper together, and that's it, like this, right? Yeah, that's the easiest way and the cheapest way. And we have nice colors. And you know what? When the children, we have many children, they would just divide in 2, and they have for other children. So that's nice to have paper, because you can have a lot of children, and they learn how to share. And then we have more children, so you cut into 2 and so on. This is what we do in South America. And it's not heavy. You can have it in your suitcase and you go for the next. Okay, the main routine. 3 phases: the preparation, the healing, and the closing.
The question, are we gonna get these slides?
Yes,
Okay,
but I would like you to have your own little map or mental map, because at the end I will ask you to give me the routine again. I want to make sure that you have all the steps, and sometimes it's easier when it's your own writing and your own way to organize things together.
But for me, I have a visual memory.
Okay, so I will check. At the end, I will ask both of you. Very good. So 3 main moments. And I recommend we do everything. I mean, we don't leave the kids or the children at the middle of the healing routine. We finish it. So we always prepare 2 hours. If you don't have 2 hours, you do a little bit of everything, but we finished. You see, it's not very professional to let them in the middle of a healing process. The same for adults, actually. So the first one, we prepare ourselves, the adult preparation. Then we welcome the children. After that, I will say exactly what we do. We do the warm-up, and then we do all the movement. It's called rehabilitations, psychoneuromotric movement. And we can't skip the preparation because it's meant to have all the neurotransmitters, in English, transmitters, right? Or transmitters, very high. Like we want a lot of endorphins because it's very pleasant. We want the dopamine, and we want the serotonin, and we want the oxytocin. So that so they feel good. And only when they feel good and they are a little bit sweating, we start the healing process. So this preparation actually is already healing, and we can't skip any step, to my point of view.
Do you follow Joe Dispenza?
Sorry?
Do you know Joe Dispenza?
I don't get it.
Do you know Joe Dispenza?
Yes.
Yes?
Why?
No, just asking. I like his way of, you know.
He's from the States, right? Or he's from England?
Yeah, it's from States.
From the States.
Yeah.
I have some friends, they are great followers of him.
But he was a cyclist. He was cycling and was hit by the lorry. His spine was broken in 12 places.
What? I didn't know that.
The doctor said that he will never recover and he needs a surgery and he will be like in the metal bars forever. And it's like, he said, "Fuck you, everyone," and stood up in 2 weeks on himself.
Oh my gosh.
Actually managing the body, like our power, you know, he's regaining the power and you know, we can heal each ourselves. We can heal. We cannot heal anyone else, but we can heal ourselves. And he can tap into it, you know what I mean? He's teaching all these meditations and healing so many people from all sorts of different things. The healing just by changing beliefs in the head and doing his meditation. Very good, very good. He's like, wow. He's better than
very interesting.
Better than Gandhi for me.
I didn't know the story. Amazing. Can I go, Mercedes?
Yes.
So preparation, this is very important. We can't be with the children if we are stressed, sad, in a bad mood, worse if we are with anger. So I ask all the teachers and the person first to set up the intention, it will work, to be calm, to be motivated, to have a lot of enthusiasm and predisposition, meanings it's called Pygmalion Effect. It means if I'm sure the children are going to do it so well and to heal and to have a beautiful process and be happy, it will happen because I already protected. If I doubt or if I think this is stupid and all that, we affect the whole process as well. So the mindset has to switch before, and we have to be all ready. And this is Turkey. That's the Kurdish teachers. They were very, very nice, and they were helping a lot. So this is and everybody will prepare himself or herself their way. Some people, they want to jump or run. Others, they want to be calm and meditate. Others, look at this one. Others, everybody has their own techniques. It's not the same for everybody. This one, she was a volunteer. She's Yunia, and this is the way she was prepare herself. Kind of cool. Very seriously preparing herself.
Good way. I love this one.
So when we feel okay, we have the children. So the first things is to greet everybody. So usually they send a bunch. I mean, so far it's always a lot of children. So all of us, the volunteers and teachers and us, we would receive all of them one by one, looking at the eyes and slap 5, and extremely fast, 1 second. But it was enough to make a contact with the higher self, and they were recognized with their inner beings. It's a very good tip, and we can use it anytime we have a lot of children. It's extremely important, the greeting. So we were waiting at the door, and then when they were arriving, hola, 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 hello, 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 slap 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, and always eye contact, very, very fast. Actually, in Middle East, you can't look at the eyes too long anyway, so 1 second is okay. Then very fast, we make a circle, we introduce ourselves. I am Noemi, she's Yunia, she is Fatima, what's your name, blah, 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 all in circle. I am Mohammed, I am Fatima, I am. And then, and it has to be fast because at the beginning they are afraid. They think they are going to have a vaccine or to have a shot. They have no idea what's going to happen. So when they see you are happy and you explain very fast, we are going to have some games, some movement. We are going to move and run and to feel good in the heart. This is the way I used to say. For the adult now, I say, do you want to do the routine? But for the children, do you want to feel good? Do you want to do it? And we always wait for a yes. All of them. What? Yes. What? Yes! In the language. When you get the yes, it's called get the yes. It's extremely interesting because it already starts the process of the DNA, of the cells, of the healing by just setting you want it, you know? My teacher, and I told you yesterday, but Ricardo Beltramino, he said, if you don't get the yes, or let's say the parents force a teenager to the session, or something like that, we don't even do the session. There is no point because it won't work. So with the children, the same, even very little. Do you want to do it? Yes! And it's beautiful when they shout yes. I still remember the will. Then that's okay. So now we have the yes, okay? One day I want to do a real session and film it. So it will be much easier actually. So at that point we are in a circle. First we greet, we do the circle, we introduce, we ask for the names, we said what we are going to do, and we ask if they want to do it, and we get the yes. Can I go on?
Yes, please.
Yes?
Yeah.
If not, you stop me if I go too fast or if I go too slow. And this is very important. We warm up. We want them to run or whatever until they sweat a little bit. This is a signal they have the endorphins and all the nice neurotransmitters. So there is several possibilities. And they always love to run. Or they can run, or sometimes the volunteer Yunia, she used to do the horse, so they were hey, and jumping all over the place, and we put sound because it's more fun. Or we can do with the sticks when they are older. It's just some exercise when you stand the sticks. It's a paper stick, like you roll it up, not a wooden stick. Remember, sometimes they can be a little bit brusque, tough. Or we just a catching game. How do you say in England, a catching game? Like a pia in Spanish?
Yes.
When you run after somebody and when you touch the other person run after you and nobody lose, you just go on and running like crazy.
I have no idea, to be honest. I'm bad on this one because I never been playing games like this in here.
Well, let's say now, entonces will be catching game.
It's
So one person start and the goal is to touch another person. When you touch the other person, this person will run after the other person and touch the person.
Stinker.
That's all.
One is the stinker, and then you stinker, and then you run and touch someone, and someone else becomes the stinker, and then he needs to run and get someone else.
Yeah.
It's a calling that, I remember.
Or any kind of exercise that is not competitive and you run a lot. The idea is to how would you say, to release all the energy and to feel good in the body until you see they start to sweat a little bit. And we can't skip this part.
How long is that? How long?
You can feel it, but usually it will take like 10 minutes. You can see when they start sweating that that means they are ripe. This is not nice to say that, but that's the point we want.
We use like, you put them in the couples, and we use you put them in the couples and you make them race, yeah? And one is like holding legs of the other like this here, and the other one is running with the hands.
That can be another one.
Yeah.
But then they switch.
Yeah.
And it's according to the culture too. And as long as it's a non-competitive exercise, is good.
Okay. So what do you use in your country?
We do the catching game. It's faster. Okay. People run faster. And when they're older, I do the sticks. When they are very little, they like to do the horse. It depends. As long as they run a lot, I'm happy. Or sometimes we do a parkour. And they love it too. But it will require some music, so it's harder. Remember, where we were, we had no electricity, nothing. So we don't use anything. No music, nothing. But some people, they have music, you can do your dance, whatever. Okay. It's up to you. Because you know your culture better than me, and you know the children of your country better than me. I can go on? So after the warm-up, that's it. They are all excited and all warm, and it's safe to do the rest because physically the muscles, the joints are all warmed up. It's like all sport actually. And we go to the specific neuropsymotric movement. I don't know, I made up this word. I don't know if that makes sense, but it's very specific. We took this movement from special education actually, and from rehabilitation process. The first one is to roll. So we go in order. The first one, we ask all the children to be here and they roll, as much as you can, like 3 times, the whole room. Let's see if I have another here. See here? Mm-hmm. One where it was a stage, so I was afraid them to fall. So half of the children, they were keeping them from falling, and the rest was falling. And they wanted to roll so fast that I had to stop them so they have time to, if not, they were rolling on the top of each other, which is fun too, but they can get a little bit hurt. Because when they get excited, sometimes they just push the other person. So that's the rolling part. Why? Do you remember why, Mercedes?
Yes. Why? Because when they roll, it's like they
spin around the axis and they join the brain.
That's one, definitely. And the second one, what Mercedes start to say, all the skin is activated. So it will go straight to the limbic system. And you don't have time to do a massage to everybody one by one. Plus some culture, you can touch the children anyway, or by law or by culture. So it's a self-massage where the entire body is activated through the skin.
Oh, yeah.
And in the brain, we have a lot of liquids, like the pineal gland, the liquids here, the inner earring. So all those liquids are moving.
Yeah.
And that's very interesting. it will activate some hidden part of the brain as well by itself. We don't have to do anything.
And you produce the hormones as well.
Exactly.
Dopamine.
And the nice hormone, the no stress, pleasure, satisfaction, you feel good. That's the goal. Remember, when we do the post-trauma, we don't want anybody to have a crisis or to cry or to have a catharsis. We want them to be very happy and to process with this high level of energy. This is the trick, and this is why it works.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why we never have a problem. Then we do the creep. So creeping, you are on the floor like we call it the worm exercise. So you are a little worm, and we make a game like your mom is calling you, come over, little worm. So you go, your hands are here. It goes like that. You're on the floor, the hands are here, and you go on your belly. So you have an exhibition of all the energetic center of the friend, and then you do the same on your back. So you go on the back like a little worm, and everybody does it a couple of times. So you activate all the energy on the back and all the energy centers of the friend, or chakra if you want to call it chakra. So it's okay, it's the same. And they love it. They love it. The roll and the creep, they love it. And then if you have a mattress, they can do a somersault as well, with the head inside. So with the same goal, to have all these liquids moving fast in the brain. And they love it too. If I have adult, I don't do it because sometimes they can have problem with the neck. So far, roll, creep, somersault, crawl. So we do the horse. It's a friendly horse. So we go with the horse and we say hi, because sometimes they fight. They are fighting horse. And that's for laterality, which is a very common exercise to balance the brain and to recuperate the crawling part. Some children, they don't have a chance to crawl because the floor is dirty, or in the culture, they don't let them crawl, and it's very important. Then we go to the grip movement. So the grip movement, did you prepare a stick?
I remember the stick the last time.
Yeah, what do you have on the floor? Do you have carpet or do you have wood? Wood. So can you grab your stick and can you drag Algirdas?
Yeah, but we can even roll. It massages you much better.
Okay, you can do the roll on the floor and then we can do the grip.
Everything.
Yes.
If I were the kid,
do you have room in your room to do that? You can do the rolling right now and then we do the grip. Let's remember the grip, right? With a stick, or you can use a broom.
Or perhaps you can do it on bed if you want to. Just roll one.
Yeah, you can roll on the bed. This is fun. And then we do the grip on the floor.
Yeah.
Mercedes knows how to do it.
Now? We want to do it now, Naomi?
Yes. The best way to remember is to do it. And I will get a stick.
On the stick?
Yeah. Rolling.
How many times? Like
until you get dizzy. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, very good.
so
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. One more. One more. And you go back. And then you finish slowly. Perfect. If you have elders or person more old, you do it slowly, this movement, because they can be very dizzy, but they can do it. Minus the somersault.
Yeah.
Okay? Algirdas?
No, only me.
Yeah, perfect. And back. Yeah, make sure you just receive him so he won't fall from the bed. Yeah. Go next to the edge. Yeah, one more. Yeah, perfect. And the last one, perfect. Yeah, perfect.
Yeah, no te emociones. The emotion, the
Yeah,
emotion.
slowly now. And now the other one, you have the stick. We want the grip. The grip. Okay, let's see so you can see my hands.
Now it's
No, this workshop is so much fun. Okay, so the grip is like that. We want this movement. Oh, but you did it last time, right?
Yeah. Down. Down.
So we want this movement, grab the stick, and then we drag on the floor. And then the floor is shining. So I repeat for you guys. We grab, this is called the grip. And it's a very important movement. Actually, it was a grip of the little monkeys on the hair of the mother. So it's for security too. And then we drag on the back. We drag the person. So the person will be drag. So it will work here, the ganglion here. It will help with the spine. And they love it. They love it. Perfect. Perfect. So it's called the grip. They do it as well in special education, which, by the way, we don't call it special education anymore. We say pluri education, because we are all special. We all need something, and we all need love. And if you have a very heavy person, we do 2 person will drag this person, but everybody does it. And for the adult, it's fun, and we recuperate our inner child.
Look at this.
Okay. I can see you. And then we go to the camera. And we spin. Now you stand up still and just spinning slowly. Spin like the Sufi people. Spin, spin, spin. And then the other way around. Spin, spin, spin.
This is my favorite thing for an hour when I was a child.
Perfect. Do you remember this movement, Mercedes? You grab the hand of Algodos.
we do it together, no?
And then you go, you run, yeah, and spin. This one, they love it, and it goes faster as well. Yeah, perfect. When you have space and there is no furniture or something that they can be hurt, but this is the other way to do it. Yeah, perfect. They like this one as well. And then we stop before they get too dizzy because we don't want anybody to fall. But we never had problems with this movement either. Perfect. Excellent. Okay. So I share the screen again. So this is all this movement for the brain, for rehabilitation. And they love it. They always ask for more. Can I go on?
Yes.
It's a somersault.
Then we do, okay, I'm going to do it for you. We do the monkey. This one is fun. We are in circle and we go, and we do like, we do the monkey to the other person, or we do like tickling, and we go all like crazy like monkeys, and we liberate the voice as well. And we go all over the place. After that, we do Tarzan. And this is why we do that. Because we want to activate the thymus. And then I want them to shout to liberate his throat center as well. So they go ah, all over the place like that. If you have adults and they don't want to do Tarzan, they can just do the tapping here. But it's more fun when you do Tarzan. And then we do the Indian people like, oh. So it's all very instinctive movement and it's fun. So it's part of the liberation. And you can even make a story that we go to the forest. We can invent your own story if you need a story. I'll go back here. I have two open. Ah, interesting.
Yes.
Then we go, if we have time, we go to ancestral movement. Like you are in the forest and you want to look for food, or you are chasing an animal, or you listen to the wind, all this kind of movement, all going like that. This movement where you go and go everywhere and go find something, find water, pick up fruits. It's called surviving movements. And they love it. Like usually we go like the father will take the son, we make a story, and they go like in the old time. And we finish with a lot of food, and we have a tribal dance. And the tribal dance, let's say we make a story, we go back to the village, and amazingly enough, I never say how the tribal dance is. And we just start in a circle, and they always find their own tribal dance, according to their ancestors, to their culture, and it's a very liberating. It's releasing ancestors as well. It's connecting the DNA to them, and to, I mean, it's very, very nice. Like in Syria, they have beautiful, beautiful dance, and they will automatically start it. And it's always different, of course, in each country. And the last one is my great favorite, is the shaking.
We need to do it as well, shaking. We do it together. Shaking, shaking, shaking.
The shaking, remember I talked about it yesterday, Dr. David Bursley, because he realized when you are afraid or to shake is a natural process of releasing that nature gave us. And the animals, when they want to get, let's say they're afraid and they want to get rid of that, they will shake. The dogs and the cats and all the animals actually. So let's do shaking, shaking, shaking. So it just, we stand up and it's 1 minute usually. Just shake, 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 shake the heads. And we go very fast, very fast, very fast, very fast during 1 minute. Let's do 30 seconds. Shake, 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 shake. Faster, 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 faster. And the legs as well. Shake, 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 very fast. And then the hips and whatever the body wants to shake, sometimes the head. Remember, they are warm at that moment, so they can't hurt themselves. Well, a little bit more. Shake, 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 shake. Hands, head, tongue, everything. Okay, now we stop.
Yes.
So the real routine is 1 minute by clock. So I take my clock and I say, let's shake, 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 shake. And 30 seconds and 20 seconds, 10 seconds. And then we shake, but on the floor. I don't know if you can see me. Can you see my camera? We are on the floor and we do the shaking. Oh, no, the camera doesn't grab it. But we are on the floor and we shake like epilepsy crisis. And we shake again on the floor. Shake, 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 shake. Like you have a epilepsy crisis. And we shake the head and the body, because you shake more on the floor because you don't have to be afraid of falling. And then 1 more minute.
I just wanted to tell you one little thing. I remember Tibetan Lama was teaching me these Tibetan exercises and there's one to regenerate the endings of the neurons. So it's called, like, you need to imagine that you have like a long hair, like a kilometer hair, whatever, like very, very long. And you wave like with this hair, and you imagine like, and all the hair fly like, and yeah, and you wave with the hair like this is the exercise, to wave with your head and then imagine like and like yeah, and this is how you grow the neuron endings for the brain.
That's very good. Very good. Actually, when the floor is dirty and we can't go on the floor, the alternative is to do with the head. Yeah. I love it. How long?
21 times.
21 times.
So 1, 2,
2, 3, 4.
And you do it very, very slow, basically. You do it. You do it slow, but you need to imagine and you need to feel that the hair is like.
And you breathe at the same time, like.
Visualization exercise as well as a physical, you know what I mean? So when you combine it together with the, imagination, and you get the feeling, the feeling comes that you actually have these long hair. Yeah.
It's cool. It's good. It's good.
When we need to do the shaking now for the floor.
You want to do first?
Yeah, let's do about 6, just to show on the camera. Oh, you didn't do on the floor yet, right? Okay. 1, 2, 3, on the floor, 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 on the floor. You can take your tongue out if you want, on the floor, and whatever the body wants to shake, 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 it's perfect. Sometimes we want more the legs, more the shoulder, the head, the hands, the left tongue. One more, 10 more seconds. Let's go, let's go. 6 seconds, 5, shake, 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 shake. 3, 2, and 1. So this was 20 seconds. Normally it's 1 minute.
Nice.
And at that point, we are ready for the next phase.
After
How do you
that,
feel so far? So at that point, you give a little break. Let's go to the bathroom, get some water. Very short break, very short.
1 minute.
1 minute per clock, because sometimes you think it's 1 minute and it's only 30 seconds, or vice versa. So I always have my clock with me on the wall, and I will take the time. And if you want to know more about this technique, it's wonderful. Type David Bursley in the website, and you have more routines with him with the shaking. I think it's a very nice techniques. So you see that what we did, we took a little bit of each techniques and we put it together, and to make sure that the children, they like it. And of course, if the children, they like it, the adults too.
The little one I look after, always I do that one for like the steak.
Yeah.
She like it. She love it.
Good.
Yeah.
I'm glad.
Very good. She always say, more.
More. Because it's a very nice stretch. But the grip is very good, and the stretch here is very good, and the spine. So it feels very good, actually.
And for children, when the children like, they are aggressive, what? Which one could be good when the children are like heat and everything? Because every day when I leave the house, the little one hit me. Hit me, and she pushed me. She want to bite me. Just when I say goodbye, just with that, and every day. And
because
now
she
look,
doesn't want you to leave. She loves you.
then It's like I say, and that's when I say, we are the love. We are peace. We are peace. And
How old is this little girl?
she's 4.
4. Interesting.
But every day when I left the house, she went to eat me. And the day, it's normal. But the time when I left the house, she started like, no, hitting. It's difficult for me because, anyway.
Maybe you can do a little game like boxing or playing, but the rule is not bite. It's a game. Maybe transform it.
You make
Not to say no, but transform it. What do you think, Alcadas?
both meet each other and they have the special, hand ta 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 ta, and maybe you just need to learn something like that. Let's do this and teach her something like that.
Maybe that. Yeah.
Sometimes I teach them to punch, and then you have slowly to do this movement, and you avoid the punching. You can teach them some basic karate or punching movement as well. And then little by little, the energy will go back into place. But the worst is to say, no, you can't do it. It's like we use this movement if they want to punch or if they want to fight, and then slowly we transform. It's like Tai Chi. We start like this, and then it will be a game or something. I don't know. I didn't have that. Only my cat is biting me. And I had to do a telepathic session to tell my cat not to bite. Because she thought it was fun. Like the skin of her mom is thick, and then she didn't understand my skin is not the same. So we did a session and it worked.
I want to try the shaking with her because I try to do the movement, like also the break run when I am with her.
Yeah.
The mom don't allow me to do things. Don't allow me to, like, she very, the moment very short with the little, I can't teach nothing, and the mom don't allow me to do nothing.
Yeah, that's the issue with the moms. Usually those kids, what they need is more movement, sport, to all this energy to have a lot of exercise. And now in London, now inside the town, inside the apartment, it's not that allowed. And this is very bad for the children because they don't know what to do with their energy. So they have no choice. They bite you or hit you. That's something we could study more.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, that's for the first part. Let's go to the second one. We go to the healing, properly talking. So first we go with the fear. We release the fear. Remember, the fear goes basically to all the body. We don't want this one. Then we go to the color, then we go to the sound, and then we go to the tapping in this order. Well, actually, I never tried other orders, so I don't know. I know this one is working. But we start with the fear. At that point, there is not that much fear because we have been working like the whole routine now was about 30 minutes, so they feel comfortable. But just in case, we do the fear as well. Can I go?
Finish?
Yeah, release core, yeah.
So remember, we have the short break, we drink water. If you have some rescue drop, you can put 7 drops in the water, if possible. If not, no problem. We give them something that smells good. So what do you have to smell right now?
Right now. Lavender.
Okay, so we put here a little bit and we make them smell. Okay, yeah, you have some over there.
You know, when I put the lavender to the little one, you know, they always do this.
Yeah.
She always, when I put lavender for her, she do this. Like I put in here, and she do it like this. The little one.
Interesting. So we have,
don't allow me to touch anymore.
yeah, yeah,
No.
we put here, you can smell. They love it. And this
Yes.
is for reptilian brain and for no stress, for security as well. If you have lavender, what they like is lavender. If you have chocolate, coconut, vanilla essences, they like it. If you don't have any of those, it can be the peel of lemon, of tangerine, of oranges, or maybe in the street you have eucalyptus leaves if you live in countries a little bit warmer. But we always find something. Even in the refugee camp, we would have at least some peels of oranges and some eucalyptus leaves. We always find something. And they're really like that. When you have essences like this, with the children, it will smell very strong. So I will dilute. This word dilute is okay? With oil. Even oil from the cooking oil. So I have more essence, and we mix with the oil, and that way it doesn't melt too much, and you don't use the entire expensive essence of something. At the beginning, I had different ones, and they were choosing, but it was too long, and the smell was too much because we were missing too much smells. So we were dizzy on so much smells. So we learned to reduce the strength and to have only one, whatever you like. So after that, they are ready, they have the water, they have the smell, and we go to the first fear release. And it's a simple brain gym. I always enjoy this class, and I did so much time, but I always enjoy it. So remember, water, they have their water. This is from Paul Denison, brain gym. This is a basic of a brain gym. So did you get your water, by the way?
Water, yes.
Get your water, please. Salud. Very important, the water, because it will help with all the communication of the synapses. Then we do the button, so the button will go here.
Water first.
And you can type in the website, what is main routine of brain gym? It's called in English, I don't remember, but it's a main routine. So we go here under the bones. This is clavicle. How do you say in English? Clavicula.
What do you say?
Those two bones.
Cervical.
Cervical.
I think it's a cervical bone. I'm not quite sure.
Okay, we'll check for you. But those two bones here, it's under. We do a massage, and the other hand will go here. So it's called the buttons. It's to help to integrate the upper part and the bottom, and it's a meridian. We will have a meridian here, so it will activate the meridians. And we go like this. If their fingers are too small, we go like this, or we can cross. Under the bone. Collarbone, maybe? Yeah. That's it, and here. Number 2. Then we cross like this, knees and elbow. Cross, cross. This is to have two hemisphere, left hemisphere, right hemisphere together in sync. And cross, 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 cross. Very good.
How many times?
Until you get tired. Yeah, the brain gym is quite fast, maybe 30 seconds max.
20 seconds.
Or you can do a routine. As long as you cross is okay, like knee, knee, foot, and the back, and cross. As long as you cross, you are fine. And then el gancho. So el gancho, in English, the hook. I'm going to show like this. So. We go like this. It's back to back, the two ends like this. Then we cross. We grab the hands and we go inside. The legs, this leg goes on the top of the other leg. The legs are like this, it's crossed. So hands, cross, inside the legs, and the tongue is going up the paladar. So tongue up.
The tongue is in the top. Okay. The tongue.
¿Cómo dices paladar?
No, how you say this part?
It's on an
On
inside of the throat. You need to touch
No, here.
Up. It has to go up.
Yeah.
This is something that they do in the martial art and in yoga sometimes, and it's very good. So then we go, we change, we go, we change the other legs on the top of the other leg and the tongue up. So this is called the hook. And it's very good. It's good for emotions. It's good for centering. It's good for concentration as well. And the last one is it's called the hands, like this, just to put together. And that's all.
The other one is like hard, like.
Actually, we do this naturally when we want to think about something or be concentrated.
For creativity.
So I repeat, drink some water, do the buttons, do the crossing movement, do the hook and the fingers. And it's quite fast. I mean, the whole routine won't take more than 10 minutes, 8 minutes. And then we go on with the fear. Let's see if you can see me here. Remember, we saw yesterday, we can have the fear here in the, this is the beginning of the stomach.
Yes.
Here, so we do massage here. Like this. And we can make some sound like, that's so good, that's delicious. And we make a massage here. And usually when you are afraid or something is happening, the stomach will just like, how do you say, like will shrink. So it's a good way to relax this part. And after the stomach, we go to the calves. Remember we talked about that yesterday? So we take a chair or whatever, or without a chair. But what we want to do is a nice stretch of this part of the calves. So the heel will go down on the floor and you can feel this beautiful stretch. If it hurts, we do it properly. If it doesn't hurt, just open a little bit more the legs. And then we change and we do the other one. So by stretching the calves, we indicate to the reptilian brain there is no danger. There is no necessity to contract the muscles to flee away, to run away. Even before an exam or before something, or before you meet your girlfriend and you are afraid, no, just joke. You just stretch this part of the calves. The other way is like that, like we do this when we do the gym, or I don't know if you can see, but you can do it on the floor, on the wall as well, like this. Anyhow, the best way you stretch the way you used to stretch your calves at the gym, it's all okay. So we have a good stretch, and observe on the picture here, the heel is on the floor. And that's the trick, so this part is really stretching. And then we change and we stretch the other calves. And very important, we go to the eye movement. We start yesterday, but we don't move the head. And we go left, 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 left. Let me see if I can show you here. Remember, one person in the back, take the head very softly. The person in the middle will move their eyes, not the head. And the person in the front will just indicate where to move. If you are alone, you do like that. You take your own chin and you do it to yourself. So we go left, 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 left. And then we go right, 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 right. Again, left, left, left. Again, right, right, right. And then we go up. At the beginning, it hurts a little bit because we are not used to those movements. Yeah. And then down, 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 down.
You don't need glasses after.
Sorry?
If you do it every day, you might not need glasses anymore.
Correct. This is what I'm not doing because I'm wearing this. And then up, 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 up.
That's what they say.
And down, 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 down. And then circle. Circle, 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 circle. And then circle the other way around. Circle, 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 circle. Very good.
How long? It's like how many times each? Like.
I would say 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 2 circles. Not too long because then it's hard at the beginning, and then you can relax your eyes. And that's it. Now I'm how to say yawning. I'm yawning, and means some process is occurring inside of me. When you want to see if the routine is working, observe the body. So usually people will yawn, will erupt, would fart. It's not that very nice, but it works too. And very seldom, like 1 out of 100%, they will vomit. But don't be afraid. It means the process is on. So yawning is basically all the time. It's not because we want to sleep, it's because of the processing of whatever trauma, whatever we want to release. We don't have to know what happened. It just, we welcome the release and that's it. Or sometimes the eyes will just flicker a little bit or a little bit of shaking like that. That's all good signs they were in process. Once I had 2 little girls, they just fell asleep. But fell asleep, sound asleep. So the teacher said, should I wake them up? And I said, no, they are processing, that's their way of processing, and it was fine. But only 2 in all the session we did. So, and if you have an individual session, you observe and you can tell very fast. It's something is happening. So good so far? So this is all about fear release, from the brain gym to the stomach, to the calves, and to the eye movements. Mm-hmm. And now, are you ready?
Yes.
Yep.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
You ready?
Yeah.
We go to measure. Finally, we are going to measure. So remember, it's called the reverse subjective measurement, RSM, where 0 is when I feel very bad. And 10, I feel very, very nice, very good, perfect, very happy. So usually we do like that with everybody. Now close your eyes and bring the image of whatever you don't like, your trauma. Little children, you just say something you really don't like, something ugly, something that makes you feel bad. And then you go very fast. This image, how do you feel with this image from 0 to 10? So they will say 0, 2, 3, 1. So very fast, we write down on the piece of paper, on the thermometers, I put a cross. So very fast, I know everybody where they are. You see what I mean? Because we don't want them to be a long time with the image. And then open your eyes and that's it. You don't want to let them more than 10 seconds. That's not the point. Just the idea is to measure, that's all. We don't want them to re-see, relive, go through that again. The only purpose is to measure. So we know the progress and we do the test as fast as possible. And you always write down. So some teachers, they are so efficient. They have the names already written and they put the name with a scotch very fast at the numbers. So they know even the name of the children. If not, if we are in a hurry, we just put a cross. It doesn't matter who is who, but we have an idea where people are. Usually they, at that point, they are at 0, 1, 2, 3, sometimes 4. When it's a second session, it usually is at 4, and the third session, they start at 5. But the first session is usually low, which is normal. That's why we do the session. So please have your thermometers, thermometers ready on the wall, because this part has to be fast. Because right away we tell them, can I go?
Yes.
Right away we go, let's go to the colors. So we prepare all our colors here. Usually I have a basket with all my balls of colors. Usually they take all the balls and they want everything for them, then they learn how to share. And we start always like the rainbow. Do we have a rainbow here? Yeah, we start with a red. Do you have the red at hand? Handy? Yeah. And I love this part, that the colors are so powerful. I couldn't believe until I did it myself with my teacher. Remember, I told you it was a Gardo Beltramino, and that was so amazing. So we have the, let's say here, okay, we can do like that. We open like that. Remember, we don't move the head, and we go red, 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 and we look like that without moving the head. Red, 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 red. So this is called peripheric vision. So by doing that, the red will enter more into the brain because we don't focus on the red. When you don't focus is when you have the red. So we go red, 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 red. Our eyes are going over there. Then we go the other way around. The eyes are going here, red, 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 red. When we are a lot of kids, we go in circle so we don't touch each other. We turn a little bit and we go red, red, red in your native language, by the way. If you are with kids who speaks Arabic, it has to be in Arabic or Kurdish or whatever. So red, 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 red. Then we go to the front. Red, red, red. We go to the circle. I don't move my head again. Red, 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 red. The other way around. Red, red, red. So the eye movement is enhanced, and the color will go into your brain. And then this is an exercise I really like. We put the red in front of me, and it's called put the red in your front head. So we go, now we put the red inside my brain, red, 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 and I put the red in all my brain is red, especially in the back, which is a part of the vision. It's called 18 and 17th area of the brain, I think. So the whole idea is all red, red, red. This part is red. I think the red, I breathe red, 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 red. I put my hands down. I breathe and I close my eyes. And then right away we do what we call the bong. It's like we go up and bong. So the red will go everywhere. It's called the bong. We go up, 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 and we go bong. And we can put the sound. The kids, they love it. So I say, let's do the bong. So this is chromotherapy or color therapy. And this is the best way because we have the colors in the hand, so it's easier. If really we don't have paper or colors, we say to the kids, this is red, this is red, this is a red ball, just imagine it's red, and we do it. It's a little bit harder, but with some imagination, they can do it. So, and then we walk a little bit and we change the balls. So we go to the next one. What is the next one?
Orange.
Orange. We go exactly like the rainbow.
Yeah.
And that, by the way, the same as the chakras. So we go red, orange, yellow, green, and then maybe they are tired. So you do one blue and one white, for instance, if you don't want to do all the colors. That's possible too. So let's do a next one. Which color do you want?
We have here orange, yellow, orange, yellow.
Is there a color you like? We will do one more, but with a color you like.
We have what we call
But you can travel from the black, red to the white.
no black.
No, no black.
No black. But we can go, yeah, we can finish with white. Actually, it's a good idea because white is all the colors.
Gray.
But usually we finish with white. Gray, we don't use gray in because it's not a color either.
Okay.
And it's not a good idea maybe to use this kind of. We use only the rainbow colors. And we finish, we can finish. Do you have white? You can finish with white if you want. Let's do one more.
One more.
Yeah, let's use white. Usually I start with my left hand because left hand would connect with the right brain. But if not, as we are in circle, it's like one hand and then the other hand, because when you say right and left, the children, they don't understand, not even the adult, by the way. So I would say one hand, the other hand, or the inner hand and the outer hand if you're in circle. Are you ready?
With one hand. Look.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's go. Ready, Mercedes?
Yes.
So white, 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 white. So my eyes are going over there. White, 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 white. And we make little circle like this. White, white, white. So I can see at least on the side. White, 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 white. The other hand, I look, but without moving my head. White, 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 white. Then we go to the front. White, it's a circle. White, 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 white. And remember the children, they know how not to move their head because they did the exercise just before. White, 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 the other way around. White, 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 white. And then we put the white in our head. So we go to the front. And we go 1, 2, 3, white, 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 and all my face and all my head and behind, it's all white everywhere in my brain. White, 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 white. I breathe white. I visualize white. I put my hands down and open my eyes. And then I go to the bunk. Boom. Then we walk, and that's it. Or we go to the next color, but this is the last one. So for now, we just pretend we did all the colors. Is that clear with the colors?
Yes, they're clear with the colors.
If it is a private session, we can use the cell phone. Like we will go follow this color. Do you want to do it for real?
Yeah,
You want to try it?
with a color.
We need a volunteer.
Like this and
Yeah.
one color like this.
We need a volunteer, or I'll just do it to you, or you do it to him.
Like this or no?
Yeah, we take the torch and we put the color of the image. Yeah, make sure it's not too hard on the eyes. So do you want to try?
Wanna try?
That's when we are one-to-one sessions. So with a healer and with a patient. So we wait a little bit. So Mercedes, you are the patient. Okay, so we start like that. First, we don't look at the light.
No, the light?
No, not now, not yet, I mean. So now, Mercedes, you close your eyes and just pull out an image you really don't like, something you really don't like in your life. When you have it, just tell me, yes, I have it.
Yes.
Okay, open your eyes, please. This image from 0 to 10, how do you feel with this image? 0, very bad, 10, very good. How much?
8. Very bad. 2.
So it will be 0, 1, 2. What's the number?
1.
1. So then we write down 1. What's the color of this image?
Yellow.
What?
Yellow.
Huh?
Yellow.
Yellow. You remember the opposite of yellow?
Purple.
Purple. So maybe do you have some purple? Because we have to put purple on the phone. So the light will be purple because it's the opposite of yellow. So we will disconnect the access. And it can be a piece of cloth, it can be a piece of paper, crêpe. And then ask if she's comfortable with the light, not too strong. It shouldn't hurt.
Not too strong. Doesn't that good?
And then you make sure it doesn't hurt and it's violet or purple. And without moving the head, we go one side, the other side, slowly, gently, to her eyes. So can you do it to her? Like, please, Mercedes, don't move your head. Just follow the light, follow, 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 follow. First, right and left. Yeah, perfect. Slowly. So she will move her eyes without moving the head, and it's all violet. Very good. And when you feel like it, it can be up, 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 and down, down, down. This is when we are in a private session with only one person. With the children, it's different. It's a voice, like we just did. Maybe you can do a circle, violet, 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 violet. And Mercedes, you just breathe. Just follow the light, just breathe. Follow the light, forget everything. Violet, 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 violet. Slowly, slowly. Make sure the eyes are moving very well. And all the concentration is on the violet color. When you are done, you take the violet and you send it just to the front head like this. Violet, 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 violet. Violet, violet, violet. Yeah, all your brain is violet, 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 violet. Perfect. So now you breathe, and please, Mercedes, you walk a little bit and do the bong and walk a little bit, and we go to the next, which is the sound. It's important to walk and move the body between each part of the session. So the energy, so you don't have an headache basically, and the energy is flowing. So now we switch off the light and we will do the sound. So normally we need 2 persons for the sound, as we don't, normally we need 1 person here, 1 person here on each side, doing the sound with the mouth. Remember, we don't have music and anything, so we do with the voice. As you only 2, we can do like that. Like Mercedes, you can be in the center. Yeah, the camera is facing you, right? Now you can sit down, meaning the computer will have my voice. So can you put your ear toward the computer and the other here toward Argras? What I want is you to receive the sound on both sides. Of course, when you have 2 persons, it's easier because the 2 persons will just stand up next to you here. But I'm going to do the sound through the computer, and Argras will do the sound on the other side. And we start with this sound. So you're in the middle, right? Close your eyes. Just breathe. Don't think about anything. And we do the sound. Argras, are you ready? We will do M. The sound M. I can't hear you. Can you do it louder? And then we go do, re, mi. 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 A little bit louder. Do, re, mi. Do, re, mi. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, si, do. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, si, do. Do, re, mi. And then we do only mi. 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 Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la. Can you do a si? Si. Si.
I think it's 10 o'clock, so in the name we can't really.
Oh, correct. So we go slowly and we go just m and z. M, z, but slowly. M, z, m, z, m, z, m, z. Okay, in that case, we have one more sound we can do. Mercedes, can you open your eyes and look at me? And you do like this. Softly, gently. So you will do your own sound and it will reverberate in your brain. And then please just walk a little bit. And when you feel ready, come back. Remember to take water. Now, please, can you remember this image and how do you feel with this image from 0 to 10?
Feel much better. I feel like 8 now.
You don't have to say 8 because you're in front of the camera, but if I trust you. So it's from 1 you went to 8. And we don't have the time to do completely the sound, right? It's as simple as that. Just because we took the opposite color, it was yellow and we took the purple, and because we had the binaural sound. Usually the sound is longer.
I was thinking about the what I don't like is I don't like the people shout, you know. Well, this is okay as well, yeah.
What do you mean to shout?
It's because the lady, the mom of the little one, shout all the time. Don't talk. She shout. For me, it's like made me crazy, you know, like. And then I start like hate that, and it's like, it's like sometimes when she starts talking, it's like, oh my god, it's like, really, I do like that. Or the granny, when I look after the granny, it's the same. She starts sometimes screaming, like.
But it's not their fault. It's because they have hearing problems, so they don't hear their own voice.
And I feel better now. Maybe the next time when she screams,
yeah, hearing problems. So now I will find a way. I will think about that.
Yes, I feel so good. It's different because in the beginners when I start this, I feel bad, but now I don't feel that bad.
Good.
Single screen.
So now let's say we have a lot of children. So we can do one by one, like as we just did now. We have a group of children, of person in the middle, like a little circle. They will go like that, like shoulder to shoulder. I mean, like this, like a little circle. And around them, we do the big circle. The other half of the person is half and half. So the person is the center. They close their eyes and they just listen and they breathe normally. And the people around, they do the sound, which usually is z, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, si, do. And a song of, how do you say in English? Like a crib song, a song you sing for babies, a lullaby, in their native language. So here you have, for instance, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, si, do, crib song, me, pa, z, all kind of sound. Sometimes you feel it, or sometimes you just have a list. And then when you are done, it takes a couple of minutes. It takes time, this one. And then the people in the center, usually they are in alpha waves. They open their eyes and they do the bong again, this movement. And then they walk, walk, walk. They go around and the person around go in the center and we repeat the sounds. This is the way to handle a large group of people and children. And they love it. They really love it. And it's a very quick healing because we are in alpha waves. Why do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, si, do is the same as the color. Do would be red, re would be orange, mi, yellow, the heart, green, blue, blue, and violet. As with Mercedes, she said she didn't, the image was yellow, the opposite is violet, so the sound was si, but it was very high. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, si. And you can do a C, only C, and it's the same purpose than to have the purple. This is the relation between the colors and the sound. When you have all the kids, of course, we do everything, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, si, do, because we don't know which color we are talking about or which note we are talking about. Then we do the bang, and then we walk, walk, walk. That's the sound therapy. If you have electricity and it's a one-to-one person, just have a binaural sound. You put the headphones like about 8 minutes, and that's the same. Usually they fall asleep when we do with the headphones. So any question about the sound?
Yeah.
The crib song, you ask, what crib song do you like? You always sing the song they like. If not, you have the opposite effect.
Crib song is like a baby song.
Yeah, baby song, a lullaby.
That one is in the end, or we do.
Usually at the end,
We do.
or almost at the end, and then we finish with, let's say, shh, or to finish.
This one could be.
Some people use om and am. It depends on the culture too. The lullaby song is very powerful, very healing.
Oh, yeah, yes.
And it doesn't matter if it's not perfect, it's a little bit out of tune and it's not a perfect sound, it works anyway because the intention is pure.
Yes.
Something else about the sounds?
Then first.
And the voice is very important. If not, we use our own voice doing like this and doing some movement on the ears, and it will be a sound like the C. And as it's your own voice, it will go straight to the pineal gland. It's very powerful too. But you don't have the pleasure of closing your eyes and just let go into the alpha waves and above. But there's a possibility, or when you can't make too much noise like right now. Yes, Mercedes?
Then we start with do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, si, do, or we
Yeah.
Or
Usually I start with because it's easy to do, to warm up the throat. Then do, re, mi.
do, re, mi.
And then when people are more confident, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, si, do. And then under the sound, it can be om, am, then the crib song, and we can finish with sh, s, whatever you feel it's okay. Or in Spanish, paz, which is nice.
Okay.
So after the sound, yeah, here they were doing the sound. Yeah, you can see on the right side, this is the circle, the inner circle. They were all in alpha waves.
What like this? The hands? The first.
I don't remember, it was another exercise.
Another exercise.
Yeah.
And that one is with the hands.
And this one, yeah.
They do by themselves. That's super cool.
I think they were putting the colors. I don't remember what they were doing.
The colors.
Sometimes I invent an exercise and I don't remember what I invent. So this is what we saw, like when two sounds are a little bit not in phase, it will put you in 10 hertz in the middle of the brain or 8 hertz, and that would be alpha waves and automatic healing. Now we go to the tapping. What is the phrase you decide to have? Can I have it in English?
Yes, we have in English. That one or this one we have?
The one you have.
We have, I accept and love myself fully, and I can move forwards with confidence, peace, joy, love, and abundance for myself and others in an harmonious and perfect way.
Okay, so let's use this one. I fully accept and love myself, and I can go forward. What did you tell me? I want the same. Can you help me with a sentence? I'm doing it on the screen. I fully accept and love myself. I can go forward with confidence. What was the rest?
I fully accept my one. Which one I have?
Yeah.
I accept. You get it.
I accept myself and love myself fully, and I can move forward with confidence, peace, joy, love, and abundance for myself and others in a harmonious and perfect way.
Okay, so it's a little bit different of what I have. Do you want to follow the screen or follow what you have on the wall?
Follow what Mercedes wrote on the wall.
Okay. So can you repeat to me? So I want to have the same. I fully, how did you start?
I fully accept and love myself,
No, see that.
and I can move forward with confidence, peace. I can move forward with confidence, peace, joy. Joy.
Yes.
No, love.
And
Love as well.
abundance and love for myself and others.
Do you have love as well?
But
Peace, joy, love.
delete the other love at the end after abundance. You don't need it.
Okay. Joy, abundance, and love.
For myself and others.
For myself.
Yeah.
And others.
So, but
and others.
Third line, I fully accept myself. Or fully accept and love. It's okay. It's okay like this.
Because maybe I translate bad.
Yeah.
And then we will put at the end in a perfect and harmonic way. This is a little
perfect way. Yes. Yes. Same.
Maybe no one says harmonic. They say harmonious.
Harmonious. Like this.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And here are the, so we go, the first point would be here. This is the tapping. So in the tapping, we say the sentence. You did it together, right? Already? Last time?
Mm-hmm.
So the first point is here. It's called karate point. So we will go, I fully accept and love myself.
I fully accept and love myself. And I can move forward with confidence, peace, joy, love, and abundance for myself and others in an harmonious and perfect way.
Perfect. Then we go here. I accept and love myself.
And I can move forward with confidence, peace, joy, love, and abundance for myself and others in a harmonious and perfect way.
And here.
I accept and I love myself fully, and I can move forward with confidence, peace, joy, love, and abundance for myself and others in an harmonious and perfect way.
Then here, this part.
I accept and love myself fully, and I can move forward with confidence, peace, joy, love, and abundance for myself and others in a harmonious and perfect way.
Then here under the eyes.
I love myself fully, and I can move forward with confidence, peace, joy, love, and abundance for myself and others in an harmonious and perfect way.
And of course, you do it in the native language of the persons. Then we go here above the mouth.
I accept and love myself fully, and I can move forward with confidence, peace, joy, love, and abundance for myself and others in an harmonious and perfect way.
Then we go below the mouth.
I accept and I love myself fully, and I can move forward with confidence, peace, joy, love, and abundance for myself and others in an harmonious and perfect way.
Very good. And then here, below the bones.
I accept and love myself fully, and I can move forward with confidence, peace, joy, love, and abundance for myself and others in an harmonious and perfect way.
This is the goal, the brow point is here.
I accept and love myself fully, and I can move forward with confidence, peace, joy, love, and abundance for myself and others in an harmonious and perfect way.
And then we go to the wrist, like this.
I accept, I love myself full, and I can move forward with confidence, peace, joy, love, and abundance for myself and others in an harmonious and perfect way.
So this is called the tapping. This is deprogrammation and reprogrammation of Dr. Kayahan. It's a shorter version. If you take the whole class, you will see it's longer. We did the shorter version for the children. And then we can do this routine 2 or 3 times. So we can go again, I love myself, blah, 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 and you can do all over. With the children, they do it very fast. Usually they do it 2 or 3 times. And when it's done, and when you feel the affirmation, this positive affirmation is sinking in yourself, we do the last series. It's called gamma series. Gamma series, we just are here. It's a point with the 2 metatars here. It's right here. You see those 2 fingers?
Yes.
The last 2 fingers in the middle. This is the point. It's called gamma point. So we close our eyes, we open our eyes. We close our eyes again. Eyes closed. We look, we go on with the tapping here. We look down, 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 eyes closed. And then we look on the left, eyes closed. Then we look on the right, eyes closed. And then we make a complete circle with our eyes, one side, the other way around, and we go on with the tapping. One circle, one circle. Now we open our eyes and we hum a song like and we count 1 to 10 to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is to coordinate, to put in sync the 2 hemispheres of the brain. Then we hum again. My mouth is closed. When we hum, it's for the right brain, and we count is for the left brain. Then we close our eyes. We look down, 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 down. Eye closed. Then we look up, 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 up. And then we breathe and we open our eyes. This is the closing series or gamma series when we are done with all the affirmation. And notice that it's always the same. We move the eyes, we connect the 2 hemispheres, we breathe. The techniques, sometimes they overlap, and that's just normal. So when we have problem with languages, we just draw like that, gamma series. This is a drawing we did in Middle East. And we measure again. And we write down all the numbers. So we make sure everybody's above the low numbers they had at the beginning. And you can spot, if somebody stayed at 2 or 3, you can ask what happened. And then it happens to me, 2 kids were at 2 and they stay at 2, like very sad. So I asked the translator what's happening with them. And the translator said, no, Noemi, they are so sad because you are leaving, because they are so happy. So you just make sure everything is okay. And we never had the case somebody was staying at 0. They always go up a little bit. And anyway, my teacher said you can do the routine 3 times. Not because it doesn't work, but for the mind of the human being, if you do it 3 times, you feel more confident. That's all. And then when we finish here, usually people want to talk a little bit about the image, my image change, the color change. I can't find my image, or now it's blurred, or now I have another image. So it's a short sharing time. People are tired at that point. Normally, not always. And we do the closing series. So I will give you the closing quite fast, because I want to listen to you with the recap. So the first series is to finish with a little bit of movement, self-esteem. Self-esteem is I am, you are. You remember this one, Mercedes? You are beautiful, I am beautiful.
Yes.
Yeah, can you do it to Algedos? It's called the I am. I am, you are, I am, you are. So you face each other. Yeah. Here, on this part of the shoulder.
You are clever. I am clever.
You are clever.
No, you are clever.
You are clever.
And you said, I am clever.
I am clever.
Yeah. You say yourself, I am clever.
No, it's like that. Or
It's here, yeah.
I'm clever.
I'm clever.
So again, you are clever, I am clever. Can you do the exercise again?
I am clever, you are clever. You say, I am
I'm
clever.
clever, you are clever. I'm clever, you are clever.
I love
You do it to the same person. Can you do it again? You do it to Algodas. Can you do it to him? You are clever.
Yes.
I'm clever.
I am clever.
No, you are.
I am clever, you are clever.
Yeah. First you start, you are clever. And this part of the shoulder is under. It's called this part here.
You are clever.
I'm clever.
And you answer, yes, I am clever.
You say you're clever.
You are clever.
I'm clever. You are clever.
I am clever.
Well done.
Yeah. Okay. You do to the other person. You are, give me another, wise. And the person answer, I am wise. Because sometimes it's harder to say I am. Do you understand what I mean?
Yes. How many, about 5 or different things, or 1 or 2?
Once, twice, it depends, whatever the situation. When you have a lot of person, they go to the next person, they go to the next person, and that's it's fun. You make it like a game. You go to everybody very fast. You are clever, you're beautiful, you are smiling, you are light, you are peace. Whatever you feel when you see the person, and the person answer, I am, whatever you just said. The trick is to be able to say I am and recognize. And the spot is here. It's under. It's like when you say, oh, are you okay? You always say that to people. You don't say, are you okay here? Or you are okay here. It's always here. This is a fear spot as well. It's a special spot. Okay, let's go to the next one. Yeah, almost done. Self-esteem. Entonces, you are, I am. The other one is, you can, I can. So you go running and you tap everybody in the back and you say, you can, and you answer, I can.
I can. You can, I can. It's the same.
Yeah, and we do it running when you are a lot of people. So it's the same. You can, I can. Because it's a, I am, I can, I have. That's the series.
And that one is the same like this? Or not?
Actually, it's a mistake. We slap in the back to make it a little bit different.
Okay.
Not too hard, but not too gentle, just to wake up everybody. And usually we run, it's fun. We make it running. And the other one is hayav. So you take a piece of paper or a piece of material or scarf, and we just shake like this, wave, and we run. Hiya, friends! And you shout. Not now, but normally.
Good.
Okay. The cat just jumped on the computer, but I have it again. So I am, I can, I have. And that is called bioconsolidation. Remember this one? You put your hand like this, you put whatever light or peace or love, and you put it on all your body, all the way to the feet, 3 times. It's called I receive blessings. This is something they do naturally in Middle East. So I realize it's very good because you touch the skin again. So it's good to close and to close up the energy as well. So 3 times. What do you want? Let's say peace. So I put peace in my hands and I put it all over my body. They do that to babies and to little kids. It's very nice. And then the second one is the heart. We do the heart to the people, repair up. So I have my heart, and then you send your heart to your country or whatever you want. So we use this symbol and it will stay. And then we do the bubbles. So what color do you want? So we put a bubble of colors. So that's the 3 bioconsolidation. So to make sure the energy is compact again and people are here and now. So I receive the blessing, I do the heart, and I do the bubble.
What about the hugs?
Just we do the heart with the hands and send heart to everybody and to the countries. And then it's a habit. Like I remember once we did it was a little camp by Beirut. And then when I came back the next week, they were all doing that. It was like the culture of peace. That was very nice. And they were doing to me as well. Or you can invent 2. And the Fibonacci, or Fibonacci. So we go and in the air and we go, nya, we follow the Fibonacci 3 times. Nya. If you have time, you can do a big one on the floor and we walk on it. But the simplest way is with the finger, go, nya, and making noise. And this spiral, we keep it on the wall, actually. This one is better.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. 3 times. Of course, if you have time, they can color it, but usually they are tired and at the end of the time, so that's enough. That's enough because all nature is a Fibonacci, so that's why we use it. The universe, the galaxy. And the closing, we can be in circle again and we can say, yeah, we do some noise, some shouting of victory or a little dance. I always assume they are tired. Some countries, they're not tired. They want to dance 1 more hour. Okay, they can dance. But you always close with a good energy. Yeah, everybody, great. And then the energy is high again. That's it. So can you remember the whole routine now?
Yes.
It will take 5 minutes because I have another interview after that. Can you rapidly tell me the routine
Yes.
you wrote down between the 2 of you? We start with what?
We start with.
It's a question. It's a quiz now. I'm passing exams.
Routine. We prepare the routine first.
Pedagogy 2000.
First, you prepare yourself, eat the ice cream.
No, that is that is the moment when the children arrive. You are.
No, first of all, you need to be ready.
Yeah,
Otherwise,
you have to prepare yourself. This is the first one.
when you are feeling good already, so then you go and prepare everything for the kids, like drinks and all the, pens and papers, whatever you want, everything. So when they come, they sit, and then you can already do everything what you have to do, and everything is ready. So you make everything ready, even the balls in the bags and everything.
Yeah, everything is ready.
Yeah.
And by the way, they don't sit down. The whole exercise is standing up We are not allowed to sit down except for the tapping, because then it's longer and they are tired. But the rest, I'll always ask them to stand up and to move. If not, if they sit down or if they relax too much, all the dopamines and the endorphins and all that, they will go down. Unless you have a very old lady, but make her keep moving at least with the hands.
So when everyone comes in, everyone like greets, you need to make eye contact with everyone at least for a few seconds.
Correct.
One welcoming, and then you have a circle, you represent yourself, everyone represents, la la la.
Right.
You feel better. Then you maybe, I don't know.
And they can slap 5. That's why they have a little contact. Make a circle, yes, and then?
Introduce yourself.
So I already told that. In the circle, introduce yourself, then they introduce themselves, and then what?
You ask if they want to do it.
Get the yes.
The yes.
Oh, okay.
Extremely important. Get the yes.
We give it
the yes. If you have the yes, you start the warming up.
Correct.
Horsing.
Also, you do little presentation, then yes.
The horsing and jump and like that's games like a big catch.
Catch. I think it's called catch. Catch game.
Yeah.
Yes.
So you basically sweat, you get tired, make them tired.
Yes.
And then you do the eye movements or what?
No. After you start the other movements after, like a rehabilitation, neuropsych.
Yeah.
First,
this kind of movement. Roll and then
creep the worm.
Creep on your belly and then on your back, both.
Yes. Creep. The worm and creep. The worm is the hands like that.
Yeah.
And yes, it is. And the stick as well.
Yeah.
To crawl, to creep, to skip.
To spin.
Yes.
Crawling.
Yeah.
The way I wrote.
Somersault. And the spinning.
Yes, the spin.
All those movements are very important. If you don't have that much time, at least you keep those.
And then you do probably sound ancestral movements.
No.
No.
After we do the movement like a monkey.
Yeah, instinctive movement. Monkey, Tarzan, Indian.
Sounds for liberate.
And sound.
This was ancestral moments.
Ancestral, yeah.
We invented an history like we are
in
the tribu and we surviving and we find the water, but everything is like ancestral. And yeah, and after we need to shake.
Shake.
The shaking part. 1 minute.
After that's a break,
break, water, walking, and then
break, water, and it smell nice after. See? Yes. The break.
Then you do that exercise where you like a warm up for the cross knees.
Yeah, the brain gym.
Then you do that yogi position to cross everything and then.
Yes. The button.
Then the Holy Trinity.
And the hands, all the fingers.
For creativity.
Oh, you can do this one too.
Like to create.
Okay.
After that is the fear release. We do the shoulders, stomach, yummy.
Shoulders, yummy.
And after the curve, the exercise for the fur.
Calves.
Yeah, the calves.
And after exercise for the eyes.
Yeah. That way they know how to move the eyes without moving the head before we do the colors. They already know.
After that, they show the thermometer.
You measure the feelings and you measure how.
We have to measure.
But I had a question. Why do we measure like only then? After they get comfortable, we measure then.
That's a good question. Because we want to do it before the healing, because the colors and the sound, because after that they're healed, so we can't measure. We can measure a little bit before if you want, like before the brain gym.
I was gonna say, like on the welcoming, when you say welcome, so how do you feel? You say, oh, we're gonna. Why do you think we're here? How do you feel? And then you measure.
Because it's too early. They are stressed. They don't know what's going on, and they might stay with the pictures, which I don't want.
Okay. But yeah, maybe.
Because that way we don't have crisis. So I wait for them when they are already in a momentum. We take the picture out. Because if you start right away, you can block the process.
Okay.
Because the body is not warm, because they are not in the mood.
Okay.
Won't suggest for quote security reason.
Mm-hmm.
Remember, those kids, they have very, they can have very bad image. Some went to very, very profound trauma. So we have to be a little bit careful. That's the reason I do it that way. I don't have the perfect answer, but that's the way I do. Okay, so then we measure again, and then what happened?
Arcoiris, the balls.
Okay, we do the balls and all the colors.
Colors.
Yeah.
The colors, we do the sound. Yeah. We do the sounds, the do, re, mi.
From both sides.
Yeah. On both sides.
We do the first, the do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, si, do.
Right.
The creep, the baby song. And we finish like with the hands and the they
okay.
and they have the I don't remember that. And after that we do the topic.
Okay.
We say that all the topic, and we ask again.
Tapping, baby. Tapping.
After that, we do the gamma, and we measure again.
Perfect.
Be sure everything is okay.
We do these affirmations for the closing, no?
At that point, we can share a little bit.
After tapping, we do affirmations, and then we do consolidation with the hands, with the heart, with the hugs and planet.
After we do affirmation, I am, you can, I can, I have, and the last consolidation. We receive blessing, we make the heart, we do like massage again, and we finish when we wanna see 3 times. And at the closing, we say, hey!
Yeah, always sharing.
So you can feel love for yourself, then you can feel love for everyone.
Yeah.
Perfect. So next time we will do the whole routine, the real one. We will start from the beginning and we will do everything. So you have time to rehearsal a little bit.
For the next Sunday.
So it will be next Sunday.
You have this weekend
7 o'clock for you.
You have the marathon
there, right? Yeah. It's 7. It will be 3 for me. Yep, that's good. So we have time to review a little bit and to have everything ready.
7 o'clock on Sunday. This Sunday or
No, next.
The other one. Because tomorrow I have the marathon and I have all the thing.
The marathon.
Yeah.
What? It's in all day in YouTube. Okay.
It's 7 hours. It's on YouTube. It's called
where is it?
It's in I can see
Education 3000 in different languages.
different.
What kind of marathon is that?
It's a just interview. It's a digital marathon,
Oh, that.
education marathon. But we call it the marathon because it's a lot of hours and it's always a great deed.
Last week was the neuro.
And last time it was a scientific congress, but now we go back to the marathon.
Do you have a flag?
Do you have a flag?
Yeah. Do you have a flag as this education?